way she said. What's going on, y'all? What's going on? What's going on? Y'all, we know I love Chinchilla. We know I love Chinchilla. We know anytime she drops something, she opens her mouth. You know, it's like Kendrick. You know, Chinchilla just opened her mouth. Somebody go give her a Grammy. Yo, we got to give love to Chinchilla anytime. And I think I heard, are you leaving your label? Are you leaving your label, Chinchilla? Is she leaving her label? If so, one, congrats to you. I'm so sick of seeing MG, VG, UG, IG. Like, I'm so sick of anything with music group at the end. If you're a part, I don't care who you are. If you're a part of a label that ends with music group, I kind of dislike you. Like, I need you to wrap it up. I need you to drop that label and get your own. I need you to do something. Go the independent route, Chinchilla. Shout out to you, because that's courageous and that's brave for you to be able to do that. You know what else is courageous? The way you be talking in your music. So we're gonna get on this To Have and Hold. And I think it's a part of the trilogy, right? Like, I think we did Okay As I Am, and God, I hate that I can't remember. I don't know if it's Avoidance. I don't know. Like, I can't remember the trilogy. I don't know if it is a trilogy or not, but you've just been dropping banger after banger within the same realm, within the same theme. So I'm excited to see if we keep that going. So let's get in this Chinchilla, To Have and Hold. Lock in.
Back in a minute, I had to pivot. Tell me to stay for the wrong reason. You wouldn't get it. How many times have I said it? Heavy in here and I can't breathe in. Bitch, I'm a zealot. That make you jealous. Too busy buried in your feelings. You're my demon, my ceiling. I won't repent or pay no penance. All I ask is independence. And no, let me finish my sentence. Let me speak before I end up spitting venom. I'm not to have and hold. Love don't mean control. Leave me to my big things. I ain't swimming when you're drinking me dry. Love don't mean control. Remember when you said you fell for my ambition? Used to take my clothes off in the kitchen. Now I'm busy working and you're calling like I'm missing. Told you I'm a woman with a vision. All of my time, all of the time. You got greedy for the trifle that I'm dishing. Fuck have you been? Who are you with? You wanna talk? Stop, listen. I won't repent or pay no penance. All I ask is independence. And no, let me finish my sentence. Let me speak before I end up spitting venom. I'm not to have and hold. Love don't mean control. Leave me to my...
Here's the interesting thing that I think about this song already, like just right off rip. I've always had this experience, not me personally, like everyone I've dated hasn't been a narcissist, but there are narcissists all over this damn planet who don't realize that they're a narcissist because one, that's just one of the sexy 2025 buzzwords. Half the people using that word don't even know what it fucking means and it irritates me. First of all, I don't care what you look like. I don't care who you are. I don't care what gender you are. I don't care what your stances are. Narcissists come in all shapes and sizes. People need to get that out of their mind that when they think of a narcissist, they already have what it looks like. Like you're part of the problem. But number two, I can appreciate this attitude she has of what we've romanticized not being what she wants for herself going forward. Like, for example, there's this traditional attitude that when you're up on the altar and you say, do you take this person to have and to hold, yada, yada, yada. I don't view that necessarily as negative. I don't view to say, do I take this person, do I take this partner to have and to hold? Of course I do. Of course I want to have them. You're mine. Of course I do. Of course I'm going to hold you. I'm going to hold you down. I'm going to hold you when you need me most. Of course I am. So yes, do I take this person to have it to hold? Yes, I do. And I hope you do the same for me. What I am choosing to take and interpret what Chinchilla is saying is you being able to have me doesn't mean you have all of me all the time. You choosing to hold me doesn't mean that you will never let me go when I say let me the fuck go. So I think in one hand, because this is where the contradiction in my mind comes in. So on one hand, I'm taking the song as she's not talking about the non-toxic view of cherishing your partner and holding them close and keeping them by your side and holding them down through thick and thin, being with them through sickness and in health. Like, that is not what she's talking about. That is not going to get perversed. What I do think she's talking about is you don't get to take these vows. You don't get to take this relationship. You don't get to take your love for me and weaponize it and manipulate it to where I don't have autonomy. I don't have control over my faculties. I don't get to make my own decisions. If I'm somebody who wants to work, wants to get out the house, doesn't want to be a stay-at-home wife, doesn't want to be a stay-at-home husband, doesn't want to sit here, I want to go and do my big girl, big boy things, then you're going to let me go and fucking do that, because just because we're married doesn't mean I'm your property. I am not yours to control. I may be in some ways an extension of you, because I do think that your partner is an extension and a reflection of who you are, because why would you marry someone that doesn't share your values? So I think that you are with someone, or when you are with someone, that is a reflection and an extension of who you are, but that is not who you are. That is not all you are. So I am taking this song as, yeah, you can have me and you can hold me, but you damn sure gonna let me go when I say let me go. That's probably my favorite line. I know people are probably going to be like, they love the love don't mean control thing. I just find that line to be, and I mean this with the utmost respect, I just find that to be a basic line. I find that to be a very obvious, very direct on the nose line. What I like more is this line right here. I like this more. I ain't swimming when you're drinking. When you're drinking me dry. It's like, if you're taking all of me and if you're taking everything that makes me who I am under the guise of love and under the guise of, well, I'm your partner and you should submit and you should obey, then there's nothing left for me. There is nothing left for me when I'm walking this earth, because you're taking everything from me. You're turning me into someone that I'm not. I actually think this line is very powerful, and I like this. This is that same conversation we had with the okay as I am, where it's like, you're trying to tell me that I'm taking up space in a room when really the room was small to begin with, because it's the room that you built. So there was never room for me to even walk through the damn door. I like this line the most right here. This is fire. The way she said. Talk about it. Talk about it.
Love don't mean control. Leave me to my big things. I ain't swimming when you're drinking me dry. Love don't mean control.
Talk your shit. Talk your shit. She knows she can take songs with these very direct messages, but her voice is so powerful and her voice is so intense that it doesn't matter. Like, you almost think this damn near Shakespeare singing on the mic when she starts singing. She can sing a Dr. Seuss book, and I still be like, this is the best book I've ever heard and read, and then the best audio book I've ever heard in my life. She different, man. I will say, I do like this attitude of, you can love me all you want to. You can be my partner. You can be my wife. You can be somebody's husband. You can be whatever you want to be. But what you can't be is in control of me. Like, what you can't be is someone who makes me out or tries to turn me into someone that I'm not. That you can't do. And that I will not allow. So on one hand, I'm like, yeah, you can have and hold me, but then let me go when it's time to let me go. I think this album is going to be such an anthem, and not just for like women. I think even though I think it is and will be catered towards women, I think that this album will have a lot of themes of knowing your worth, accepting who you are, being your authentic self, knowing when to leave, knowing your value, and kind of just putting your love and warmth out into the world and not letting anyone stop your shine. And as usual, what I say on this channel, that is not gender specific. There is nothing I react to that I have never felt that I can't get something out of. And that is what makes a good artist to me. The moment I start listening to artists and I start listening to songs and I feel like, wait a minute, this isn't for me. I can't relate to this. This is something that I can't understand. The moment that happens, I'm like, oh, okay. And I ain't saying you being divisive. I'm just saying, open your mind a little bit and realize that your experience is not as unique as you think it is, and more people should be able to relate to your message. I never want to come on this platform and speak in a way that makes someone feel like I'm not talking to them. And I hope I've never done that. I try very hard to go, no, we all have an experience that deserves to be heard and listened to. Chinchilla has this really cool and invaluable way of speaking and singing that has always made me feel like, you know what? I'm a bigot if I don't go with it. No, like, not that. But she's always had this way of speaking where it's like, I relate to you in such a way that I either A, understand what you're saying because I have my own experiences that reflect yours, or B, that's shitty that that's happened to you, and I will do my best to make sure other people who look like me don't allow that to happen. That is always the two lines of thinking and the two lines of thought that I go down. And then you have the rare third where I'm like, you're wrong, I'm never gonna react to your music again, go away. That's never happened with Chinchilla, but this is cool and this is clean, and I love this train that she's going on, where it's like, I recognize my mistakes, I recognize my accountability, I recognize what I may have done wrong, I recognize what you have done wrong, I recognize where you were the problem, I recognize where I'm the problem, and you know what? I've now come to the conclusion that we were never meant to be. Goodbye, I know my worth and I'll do better in the next one. I think that's awesome, because I'm always going to advocate for people to be together. Like, I am always going to advocate that people should not be walking this earth by themselves. That's always been my stance, and it always will be. But I also don't think that you should sacrifice your self-worth for the sake of being in a relationship. And that is what I grasp when I hear Chinchilla's music. So I think that's awesome. I think that's fire. I think this message is so direct and so important. And please, 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 Chinchilla, never stop singing and never stop preaching that gospel, because your boy over here in Texas got you. I am so sorry I couldn't come to your show in Austin. I am so sorry. If there was a world that I could make the Dallas show, I'm gonna try. I probably won't be able to, and that sucks. Please come back. Let me meet you. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. I hope y'all liked the video. Let me know your thoughts on it. Let me know your favorite bar, and let me know what you got from the song and what your message was. And let's have a conversation about it. I'll see y'all in the next video. Like the video, hit the subscribe button so you know when I post videos, notification bell, all that good stuff. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace. I can't sing like her, bro.
Got a copyright warning today. Got a copyright warning today. Got a copyright warning today. Y'all lame as hell for that. Got a copyright warning today. Got a copyright warning today. Got a copyright warning today. Y'all lame as hell for that.